Okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, no, I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta take the show. Okay, bye. Hello there, I'm Simon Rafe, and welcome to Brown Bag Bible Study, the Bible study you can do in your lunch break. Now, this is an introduction to Scripture, which will give you some information you might not have known and encourage you to read the Bible. Most importantly, it's presented in nice little bite-sized pieces, which are perfect to fit in with our busy lifestyles. Now, every week I'll be concentrating on a small part of Scripture, either one of the 73 books of the Bible or a group of related books, and I'll be bringing you interesting facts and information to help you understand them. I'll also be including links to further reading, articles, books, and so forth, which will help you learn to love sacred Scripture even more. This week, the Gospel according to John, the most unique of the four Gospels. Now, while the other three Gospels are very similar to each other, this Gospel is very different. It was the last Gospel to be written, being finished around 90 AD or so, and the author of the Gospel is identified internally as the beloved disciple, or the disciple whom Jesus loved. Now, the Gospel doesn't specifically identify who this person is, but Catholic tradition identifies him as the Apostle John, the youngest of the apostles. This is the traditional view, and the view which, in all fairness, has the least problems associated with it. Of course, this has not stopped modern scholars from coming up with alternative theories. Now, I've included a discussion of some of these theories in the additional reading, although be warned, some of these theories are very strange and quite anti-Catholic. The Gospel presents the narrative of Jesus' life in a different manner and order to the three synoptic Gospels, and in fact completely misses some episodes in Jesus' ministry. The Gospel contains theologically dense material, and it is in John's Gospel that we find the strongest support for the Eucharist, the source and summit of the Catholic faith. John's emphasis is on the divinity of Jesus Christ. Although all the Gospels make it clear that Jesus is God, it is John's Gospel which makes this fact most clear and does so explicitly, making it the central theme of the narrative. John is represented by the eagle, a symbol of Christ's divinity. The opening of the Gospel of John is famous. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Although the Gospel of John does not contain an infancy narrative, it contains something even larger, which reveals even more of Jesus Christ. The Gospel of Matthew reveals the Annunciation to Mary and the infancy of Jesus. The Gospel of Luke reveals not only this, but also the Annunciation and birth of the forerunner of Jesus, John the Baptist. But the Gospel of John takes us right back to the beginning of time and before the beginning of time, before the creation of the universe. The Gospel of John reveals the eternal nature of Jesus Christ and his role in the creation of all things. And it is with this understanding we should read the Gospel of John. It is a profound work, even more so than the other Gospels. When you read the Gospel of John, do so slowly and prayerfully, concentrating on the theological truths it contains. Pay particular attention to the sacramental truths the book reveals. The sacraments are the ordinary means of salvation, and the Gospel of John contains some of the clearest information about them in the Bible. So, armed with these insights, read the Gospel of John, and if you have time, read the additional materials which will help understand its depth and beauty. Next week, we'll be moving to the Old Testament and talking about the first 5 books of the Bible, the Pentateuch. Until then, I'm Simon Rafe, and God bless. To learn more about the place of Scripture in the lives of Catholic Christians, I urge you to read Pope Benedict's Apostolic Exhortation Verbum Domini. The Pope encourages all Catholics to read, learn, and love Scripture and to understand its relation to the Church. A link to this exhortation is included in the reading materials for every episode of Brown Bag Bible Study. Just click the link over there.